Well, good morning, Earthlings. It's me, Miss B, your friendly alien, coming to you with what? A moment of thought. This moment of thought is about something I discussed before, Project 2030, the UN agenda. I don't know if you thought I was lying, but here's confirmation.
Unfortunately, I think this is just the beginning. I've learned when people tell you what they're going to do, don't ignore them. So when the UN and Bill Gates and Klaus Schwab tell you that they've got a UN 2030 plan with sustainable development goals, I think there are 17 or 21 of them, and every one of them says you won't be travelling, you won't have a private car, we won't be using international shipping to move goods around, there won't be any flights except military or perhaps very rich people. You won't own anything. You'll be happy. You probably won't live in your own house. You'll be using much less energy for everything, including heating, manufactured goods, and so on. When they tell you that, you should assume that they're serious about it. And so I think COVID has been part one of a multi-act play that's going to take 10 years that will destroy the liberal democracies completely. We've already, if you think living in a democracy, now ask yourself who you could vote for that would change this. Because I don't think there's anyone you can vote for anywhere is guaranteed. So I don't have an answer, but I'm telling you, I think we're sliding down through the gates of hell. I'm speaking out. There's nothing in it for me. I've lost lots of money, all my friends. I'm away from my home and family, and I'm speaking out because as I close, I am absolutely sure what I've told you is substantially true.
So Project Bluebeam is, gosh, I hate this, a conspiracy theory that claims world governments, particularly NASA and the UN, are preparing to simulate a false alien invasion or messianic return using advanced holographic technology to establish a new world order or global religion. Key claims of the theory: holograms in the sky. Governments will project massive 3D holograms of religious figures, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, or UFOs over major cities using satellites and lasers. Voice to skull technology. This is actually true. We have seen this on the Sean Ryan podcast. Someone validate that they do have technology that can put a voice into someone's head as if you are being talked to by God or something of the sort. So voice to skull technology. People will hear voices in their own language through alleged microwave auditory tech, making it seem divine or alien. Global catastrophes. Artificial earthquakes will be triggered to reveal new archaeological discoveries that challenge current religious doctrines.
This image, not AI. This is a very real statue of Elon Musk that exists in Brownsville, Texas. But as horrifying as it is to look at, what's happening in Brownsville is much more sinister. In 2013, Musk decided he wanted to build a private space launching facility in South Texas. Why Texas? It's a billionaire-friendly state. They have no corporate tax or state income tax. So Musk personally donated $12,000 to local Texas politicians. And his company, SpaceX, sent $219,000 in gifts to local Texas politicians. In 2014, SpaceX broke ground in Brownsville. Brownsville, Texas is the poorest county in the nation. In 2018, Musk said this:
"He's got a lot of land with nobody around, and so if it blows up, it's cool. If it blows up, it's cool."
The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service documented 19 fires, leaks, and explosions at Starbase since 2019. But the Texas legislature passed a bill granting SpaceX immunity for any nuisances caused by their launches. So residents can't seek damages for noise, debris, traffic, or light pollution. Over the last decade, there have been 600 injuries at SpaceX facilities. One worker has been in a coma for 3 years. Another lost vision in one of his eyes. This specific SpaceX facility has an accident rate 6 times higher than anywhere in the space industry. The FAA has had to ground SpaceX numerous times because of safety problems with its rocket Starship.
A mystery explosion went off northeast of Houston today. Hundreds of people called 911 saying they felt it. 10:40 a.m. local time. Multiple neighborhoods saying their houses shook. I live in LA. That is what earthquakes feel like. But USGS shows no quake. Fire department says it wasn't us, even though they did have scheduled training nearby. No gas explosions reported. A local Facebook post said that the nearby sand facility had been closed for 2 weeks. My brain immediately goes, why? But that's just me. I checked flight trackers, no obvious military activity. In fact, eerily quiet. Side note, military aircraft can disable or limit public transponders, and in rare documented cases appear under civilian identities, especially true if training under classified missions for things like going supersonic. The only visible flight at all at this time was a Learjet 45, which is subsonic, but its squawk was 0000. For 7 minutes, it switched right around boom time. This squawk can indicate special operations, and ADS-B data for some aircraft can be filtered, so speed and altitude aren't accurate on public sites. On trackers, this flight was scheduled to land at Chattanooga, but appeared to land near a small industrial area 220 miles away. Could be a tracking error, or not. Unverified rumors on Facebook range from bomb squad drills to an F-15 hitting Mach 1 during a dive. Who knows? No earthquake, no proof of explosion, no official cause. What was the boom in Houston?
I don't know. I told y'all. The UN started this project in 2025, said it's going to be done in 2030. That's 4.5 years. 4.5 years, y'all. Y'all got to wake up. Wake up.